What's up, everyone? It's Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Detroit Lions versus Minnesota Vikings NFL matchup going down Sunday, December 11th, 2022. Before we get to that free pick, gotta let you guys know at Pickdawgz.com. We're doing it bigger and better than anyone else. Got more free pick videos on our channel than you'll find anywhere else on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed. And also take advantage of our free Sportsbook bonus offer. The link in the description of this video below. Also in the description of this video below, click the join button for more information on our YouTube VIP and premium passes. Great way to get yourself some premium content for an awesome price. Those VIP and premium passes will ensure that every single day you're getting plays from myself, Mitch, and Rod. It's one of the best values going in sports handicapping today, so make sure it's something that you check out, take advantage of, and keep it in your back pocket. But let's get to this one between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And Detroit coming into this one with a record of 5-7 on the year, 8-4 against the number, after ending up on the right side of a 40-14 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars last time out. Now Detroit winners of 4 of their last 5 and covering 5 in a row as well. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings, an NFC North best 10-2, 6-5-1 against the number, after back-to-back wins. The most recent one, a 27-22 win over the New York Jets, game where the Vikings were laying 3 points and managed to come out with another victory. And now this is a tricky game because this line, when you look ahead, you would think that the Vikings would be favored, and at one point they were, but they were only favored by a point. And now the Lions flipped through 0 with Detroit, now the favorite, laying 1.5. And a lot can be said about the Minnesota Vikings. A lot was said early on. This team hasn't played anybody, and then they got the win over the Buffalo Bills on the road, and took out even a decent New York Jets team, beat the Patriots on Thanksgiving, and then you have sort of that loss sandwich in the middle where they played the Dallas Cowboys and lost 40-3, and it's like which Minnesota Vikings team are we going to see? And it's possible that we could see one that's kind of in the middle of that. A good enough team that may be able to give them shots to win a game here. But let's not ignore how well Detroit has been playing as of late. All of a sudden, this is a team that with one late surge could find themselves at least in the mix for a wild card spot if a lot of things go their way. And a win here could put Detroit one game under 500, which with their defensive struggles earlier on in the season, you wouldn't have thought. But the thing about the Minnesota Vikings, when you look at that 10-2 record, is they only have a point differential of +10, which means that they've been in a lot of close games, and that 40-3 loss to Dallas negated a lot of the margin of victory that they had in a couple of games this season. But you compare that in contrast to the Detroit Lions, who have had their own defensive struggles, but are only -9 in plus minus at 5-7, and the main thing for the Lions is that Jared Goff, while we've had our complaints about Goff in the past, or at least I have, he hasn't been turning the ball over. In his last 5 games, 7 touchdowns to 1 interception, and this Minnesota Vikings secondary has been susceptible. The Lions are playing well right now. No disrespect to the Minnesota Vikings. They're going to be in the playoffs. Hopefully they can make some noise in the postseason. But this line looks funky, and I think I'm going to go with the funk. I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions here, laying the 1.5. I might just take them on the money line to avoid the volatility in case this ends up being, one of those weird 24-23 kind of games. So, give me the Detroit Lions here. That's going to be my free pick. But if you're looking for best bets from myself or any of our other world-class handicappers, check out Pick Dawgz Premium and use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K, all one word, all lowercase, for 15% off your purchase of $25 or more at Pick Dawgz Premium. And while you're at Pick Dawgz, make sure you check out our free betting tools, some of the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Let's cash some winners.